I never realized how many bags I own. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. In case you are new, I do quite a few minimalism videos, and today I am culling my accessories. And I'll be honest, when I first started gathering stuff up to do this, it's like I don't even own very many accessories. I didn't realize how many bags I owned. Oh my god. This is all other forms of accessories. That's it. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these, but to be safe, I'm going to go through them first. I literally own one pair of gloves. I live in Canada. I'm keeping my gloves. I own one hat. Again, I live in Canada, so I'm going to keep my hat. And I own 3 scarves. Keeping it. Keeping it. Both were gifts, actually. And I wear both. So, and the third one was also a gift. And I wear this one when we're in the middle of winter because it's the warmest one. So I'm keeping all of my accessories, but now the pile of bags seems a little more daunting after the speed of that one. But we're gonna do this really quick. Really quick. Okay. Little black clutch I'm going to keep, because I go to events where they specify what kind of bag you're allowed to bring in, and this always fits everything I need for one of those events. Keeping it. I keep this little tiny wallet. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Mostly as inspiration because of how little it is, and I want this to become my wallet. It's kind of a mini goal I have, so I'm keeping it, because it's also a good quality little thing. This little bag, I think I'm gonna pass on. It's a bag in a bag. It's meant for like going to get groceries or something, so you have a tote. But I never actually use it. I bring my other totes. So I think I'm going to give this one away. You can sit behind me. I used to have 2 of these bags at one point, like the exact same bag, but one was this brown one and the other was black. And I kept the brown one because I thought I'd use it more, but I've only used it like twice. So I think I'm going to give this one away as well. Yeah, I'm going to give it away. No second thoughts. This, if this was all it was, I'd consider keeping it. It's an American Eagle bag. Don't know if you can read it. But let me help you out with that. With this giant branding on the other side. I got it for free when my boyfriend purchased a new sweater for himself because he needed one. But I don't think I'm ever actually going to use this, so I'm just gonna give it to someone who will. This little backpack I actually used quite a bit, so I'm gonna hang on to it. This is a gift my grandmother gave me. It's a recycled bag. So if you look closely, it's actually a whole bunch of Walmart bags, essentially knitted or crocheted together to make a bag. And this is primarily what I use as a grocery tote, because I figure I may as well put the bags to good use for as long as I can. And I get a weird amount of compliments on this bag, so I think that's kind of interesting. I also really like this bag. I don't use it quite as much as I'd like to, but I think I'm going to hang on to it for a little bit longer and try to incorporate it more. My big problem with little bags is I tend to be carrying quite a bit of stuff, So I'm thinking if I can migrate to a smaller bag like this one, I'll just carry less, which will realistically probably be better for my back and shoulders anyway. So I'll hang on to this for a little bit longer and I'll revisit this bag. This is my beach bag. And it's also the bag I take on picnics and little overnight stays quite often. So I think I'm going to hang on to this one as well. This bag I've used as my everyday bag for several years now, and I really quite like it, so I'm going to keep hanging on to it. This bag I want to use, but I never actually have. So I'm hoping to use it this week to see if I actually use it or not, just because it was a gift and it is a good name brand. And if I actually like using it, I will keep it, but otherwise I think I'm gonna sell this one. So you get to live for now, but probably not keeping you. This is my backpack. I've had this backpack for like a decade now, and it's still working great. But it means that I'm a huge fan of LL Bean backpacks now. So if you need a new backpack, their stuff lasts forever. I love it. But I'm keeping it because, well, I need it for school. And lastly is my laptop bag, which I'm pretty torn on because I use it quite often. As you can see, my handles are worn and everything. It's definitely seen better days. Inside of it has some stains and yeah. But I use this bag quite often, so even though it's stained and worn, I think I'm going to keep it because I use it, so I probably should hang on to it. The ironic part is that I don't use it as a laptop bag. I don't have a laptop anymore. I sold it because I hadn't used it in 2 years. But yeah, so now that I've done a first look through of everything, I'm only actually getting rid of 3 bags, which seems a little odd to me. I feel like I should have gotten rid of more. But I think one of the problems here is that I just have so many bags that are large. So my pile always looks bigger. How many am I keeping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Why don't I go through my keeping pile one more time and see if I can find one more that snuck through. Because you know what? I feel like there's always one that sneaks through, and when you look at it again, you're like, why am I keeping this? But I am going to try and do it fast because it was super sunny 5 minutes ago when I started filming. And now it looks like it's going to storm today. So my lighting is going to be awful. So we'll do it quick. I still really want to keep my little goals wallet. Really want to keep this, and I'm hoping this becomes my wallet soon. So working on that, slowly pulling cards out of my wallet. Still keeping this because I go to a fair amount of events where this is the most appropriate bag I own. This, as much as I like it, it just doesn't really fit with my lifestyle at the moment. And this is where things get tough. because my lifestyle right now is very different from what my lifestyle I'm hoping is going to be in a year. Because right now I work full-time, I go to school full-time, so I'm constantly carrying large bags with large amounts of stuff. But once I'm done school, I won't be doing that. But in a year's time, I'll probably want a different bag anyway. So that one can go. My grocery tote can stay, because I will need to get groceries. My mini backpack can stay, because I use it pretty regularly. The overnight bag can stay, same reason. This one I'm torn on, because I have swapped to a new everyday bag. And I don't have it in this pile purely because I actually use it every single day right now. But I feel like I'll end up swapping back to this one just because it closes. So as it gets colder and starts raining more often, I'm going to want something that closes. I'm going to keep this one. This bag I'm still going to keep because I just got it not long ago as a gift. I'm going to see if I use it and I'll revisit this, I don't know, probably after Christmas when I do one of these accessory hauls again. My backpack is still staying. Man, sometimes it's hard to believe that this thing has lasted me a decade of just abuse. But, and then we're back to my laptop bag. I keep thinking I should get rid of, because it's definitely seen better days, and I could probably use my beach bag, overnight bag, as a replacement for anything I'd want to use this one for. But when I actually am packing for an overnight stay, I tend to reach for this bag instead. No, I'm going to keep it and I'll revisit it because I use it regularly. I use it more regularly than I use a beach tote overnight bag. Because I always seem to want this one if it's for an overnight thing. So I'm going to keep this one and I'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll be ready to part with it in a couple of months. But I've had this bag for, I don't know, years now. But I really like it. And so I did find my one more that was hiding in my staying pile. So I always recommend going through the yes pile one more time. Don't go through your giving away pile again. You'll always decide you want to keep something. So I didn't get rid of quite as much as I was hoping to get rid of, but I did go through it and find some things that I don't need in my life, so I'm hoping will add value to somebody else's. Let me know if you've recently been doing some decluttering down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. And otherwise, you can connect with me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll have links for those places as well down below in the description box. And I will see you all next week. Bye!